All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of R&D Labs with your boy Ryan
And I'm the
and
D. Bet on 15 because of Nip.
cousin Nip. And if you know,
Because
you
of Nip.
know.
Exactly. You know, you
Exactly.
know. You know who Nip is, and you know.
Yeah, man. What's our
Um,
disclaimer?
like I said every week. Uh,
What if they take some of the advice that you say today? What you mean? What if they take some of the advice that you say today? We got it. Always say it.
all right, so do your own research, okay? What that mean is everything that we bring up, even if it's like, hey, go buy this toothpaste, Chris. That don't mean go buy it, okay? That just mean it's a brand out there named Crest that sells toothpaste, and you could, Google it or Yahoo it or I don't know, Bing it, um, Ask Jeeves or Jeeves or whatever it was called, Ask Why or whatever that one was called too. So just look it up on your own time, right? We are not your CPA, we're not your financial advisor. We just here to educate you slash entertain, and also this is my outlet. So
For sure. Yeah,
um,
and this is just communicating, talking about what we want to do and how we do and stuff. So
y'all just really
let's
in our
have
conversation, to be honest.
exactly
What you looking at this week?
this week
Anything that
still.
you have written down that you was like, I need to get back into researching this, or you know what,
Um,
or something that you
Apple.
learn.
My stocks that I'm looking at right now is going to be Apple, Microsoft, and Avi
Let
for
me
my
interrupt you real
dividends.
quick.
Yeah, what's up?
So the market is down at the time of recording 12%. Apple is down 11% of the year. Microsoft is down 15%. And just so people know, this we are recording this in April. So I'm gonna come back to that. That's why I said this. I'm gonna let you finish.
Nah, that's it, man. Really, it's just those three. Of course, I'm gonna look at some crypto. I'm gonna be looking into Bitcoin. I already
Actually,
have.
I haven't looked at crypto in like I told myself I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
this year. So at the beginning of this year I was just like, I'm done. I'm gonna do what I need to do, and I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm just gonna forget about it.
Any
So
re-
that's all right.
any reason for why this year you won't be looking at it?
Just because like it was a lot. Like it's still brand new. So we kind of talked about this. Like it's like new coins every day or
Hmm.
tokens. It's new tokens every day. It's new. It's not really new news, but it's just a lot of stuff. A lot of information floating around
Yeah.
and that part of investing. And I'm just like, man, stock is already a lot for me. So I'm just like,
Yeah. So
I'm
wouldn't
just
wouldn't
gonna
you say that this is a good time to get into it since it is so new? And then whenever that big wave of people start to buy into it, that'd be kind of too late.
kind of. So it's always two ways to make money. It's the new adapters. I forgot. It's the new adapters, and then so it's like a graph. It's the new adapters on this part of the graph, and then it goes all the way up, and then it goes all the way down, and then it's like a little peak, and then it goes all the way down. So it's like this part right here is the people who make the most money, and then the little piece that is gonna shoot back up after people think, oh, it's dead. It's gonna shoot up just a little bit, and then it's gonna crash. So it's like, but to answer your question, yeah, it is.
So where's the new investors? Is the new investors the peak where at the beginning, or is it the
Uh,
peak where it shoots right up before it goes down?
the new investors is early adapters. That's what it is. The early adapters.
Early adopters.
So like 2013 through 2015, it's like all the way. Like I said, it's the graph. So it's like all the way over here, and
Yeah,
then it keeps going, and then that's like new adapters, and then you
yeah,
got mainstream, which is like a big, it's like very big, a big curve because it's gonna go down,
yeah,
and then it's
yeah.
gonna go all the way down, and then it's gonna do like a little spike, and then it's gonna crash. So
So
usually,
where do you think we are right now on that graph? At the beginning, middle,
yeah.
that second
So
peak?
we at the middle of the like going up all the way to the peak.
Hmm.
So we in the middle of the
So
peak. if
So
that
you
makes sense.
think that it's gonna drop and then have a little small spike and then drop even more?
Yeah, but the time frame of this is very long. So yeah. But to answer your question,
So
yes.
do you think we're still climbing up, or we hit that
Yeah.
peak and we're slowly
Yeah,
going
we're
down?
not at the peak yet. We still climbing up.
What do you think the peak is for Bitcoin?
I don't know. I don't think it's a million.
So
I
it
don't
has to
know.
be above 60K because that's the highest that it's hit. I think 68,
I
60.
think if I just had to, so I know for a fact it's gonna hit above 100,000. The
Really?
when and where and how, I don't know. Yeah, if I'm going based on my graph, I just paint it. Yeah,
So that graph, the peak for you is 100, a little bit over 100K. It
yeah,
could be possibly. And then when it
yeah.
drops down, and that little small peak, what's that small peak to you where you think that that'll reach? You know what I mean?
Probably like maybe like 30,
Uh,
40. Probably where we at right now, 30, 40.
wow.
Then it's probably gonna
Yeah.
shoot up. Probably it's probably gonna be at 30, then shoot up 40, then it's gonna, or maybe 50, then it's gonna go down.
Yeah.
But just know
The
once it
20.
reaches peak, it's never it don't it never reaches peak.
Really? You don't think it'll ever get to that point ever again?
But that's if the peak is 100,000. I don't know what the peak is, but whatever the peak is, it's the peak.
Okay. So what about you? What you looking at?
Um, I was actually listening through our catalog that we have, and I noticed some mistakes that I had on my part. I know one episode I said the last Apple Watch was in 2020 or 2019. It was actually in 2021, so last year. Apple clothing line was in 1986,
I
which
have a clothing
actually,
line?
yeah, which actually makes sense because it's a shirt that have like the old school Apple colors, which was a rainbow, and it has 1986 on it. So that kind of makes sense. That's all the mistakes I've made. But I just been kind of going through and kind of just listening to it. So I'm just trying to not make mistakes because it is a facts based show. A little bit
Yeah.
opinions, but
Oh, this is definitely
all facts.
opinionated, man, for sure, on my part at least.
But it's but it's all facts. It's facts. So yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I've been looking at. And then I also been looking at. Hold on, let me go to my little app. Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. So what I'm doing now, what I do is I see, I look at my portfolio and I see, because it's been it is a down year. It's a down year. So I look and see and mark because I have a spreadsheet, and that's
Hmm.
something we're gonna talk about on another episode. I have a spreadsheet and I look and see um what all my stocks are down for that year, and then I'm trying to beat the market, which is SPY. Sorry, that's the ticker for it. And I see what's that down for the year, and I think I just said 11%. So then I say, okay, which stocks is beating right now the market? So which is better than 11%? So in this case, I'm a shareholder of Apple, so and I'm a shareholder of Walmart as well. That's beating the market as well. So I look and see, okay,
Hmm.
cool, these two. Let me see what they got going on. Let me do some more research. If I like what I see and if I like the price, and I say, okay, you know, let me go here, I'll buy some of those. Or if I say, man, I'm a shareholder of Microsoft, and I think they're down 15%, and I say, okay, is there something that the market is missing? Why is they selling off more than Apple? They supposed to be the twins, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? If I feel like it's oversold, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is the opportunity to buy because the market thinks it's not. I think it is. So that's how I kind of gauge a down market. But they don't always give me my answer though. It's just
Yeah.
something that I do.
So you're not looking at any specific type of stocks or crypto. You just
Definitely not
perfecting
crypto.
your strategy.
That's really what it is. Strategy, my outlook. Trying to catch something that's new in the market that I haven't seen because I'm still
Hmm.
fairly new at this. And people been throwing that bad R word around lately, and I'm just like, I mean,
What's the
I don't
R?
see
What you
it.
mean the R word?
I'm not gonna say it. It's bad juju.
The
What?
the recession?
Whatever. I mean, whatever that bad word is. I mean, just like, and also like, what are you gonna do when that comes? Like, you can't do nothing. First of all, like,
You
yeah, you
can't.
can't do nothing.
You definitely can't.
So it's
I
more.
mean, dollar cost average into the market.
can't do nothing
until
at
that.
all. It
You
just
can't buy.
happens.
You can't
I mean,
buy.
you can buy and sell. That's it.
Hey,
So, I guess what I'm trying to say, you can't stop it from affecting you. There you go. You can only
100%. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, you can only minimize the damage that happens towards you. So I mean, it's just like if you in a company that's like, first of all, it's not making no money. If they ain't making no money now, they're not gonna make no money in recession. So it's like, I mean, during whatever that, you know, yeah.
But
But
wouldn't you agree that you can make money in a bear and a bull market?
yeah, man, Warren Buffett. So the people who invest in oil and gas in the last 2 years or even 3 years, I mean, they're looking pretty right now.
Oh, I
So
know it. I know it.
I mean, I seen whatever whatever the oil and gas company that Warren Buffett is in, is up 91% over the past 2 years. So it's just like that's crazy.
That is crazy. So
So
you
yeah,
really
you
gotta
can
follow. You really gotta follow the rich people where their money going.
that can be one
That's
strategy.
that's truly what you gotta do.
Yeah, they can be part of a strategy. They don't have to be that. They probably won't be the answer because we get their filings, the 13Fs. We get it so which is so every well, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Every mutual fund and basically every whale or every big player in the market, they have to tell the market what I don't know if they have to, but yeah, I think they have to. They have to tell the market or they tell the market. I mean, they tell the world what they're investing in by 13F. So, but we only get that at every quarter. So,
Yeah. So we get it pretty late.
well, probably not too late, but yeah, it's a chance that we probably gonna get it too late. Well, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say we get it too late. We don't get it too late.
We won't be in this. We won't make the same move
Money,
they make because we're
exactly.
later than they are into the market. So they may have hit it in the sweet spot, but we're hitting it a little bit later because we see their reportings later.
Yeah, go back to my graph. So if they got it in at the very beginning in the market when the world knows you kind of in the middle and then they hit a peak, then it go down, and then they probably sold
They
probably somewhere over the other half of the hill in the middle somewhere,
yeah,
and
they
then
basically sell whenever we find out.
you might find that out. Yeah. So I mean, it could be one of your strategies though. Still though, to still look at
Nah,
it. No, so you can still look at it and be like, okay, they exit out. And shout out to Wall Street Trapper, because he used to on YouTube post like it's called Well Watching Wednesdays. He'll look at different people filings and be like, oh yeah, this big
that's pretty
person,
dope.
yeah, got into this, got out of this, and whatever. Yeah, but I mean, it's a way to study them because you'll see like
Yeah,
oh you especially when it's a pattern. So you be like, oh, like four of them so off of like financials, you'd be like, okay, what did they see what that I didn't see, or what do they know, or whatever. So it could be. They just want to give you your
okay.
answer. So man, when the last time you did any traveling?
Traveling. I'm about to do some traveling in June, man.
But we
But
talking
I
about past
haven't.
though. We ain't talking about the future.
That's the soonest I've ever been
Since
about to
2020,
travel.
since 2020, have you done any traveling since COVID?
Since COVID, yeah, I went to Jamaica.
Jamaica,
Yeah,
man. You had
yeah,
any
I went to Jamaica.
what's it called, jerky?
You talking about some
Beef
I don't
jerky?
even remember.
Not
Beef
beef jerky.
jerky? No, not beef jerky. You talking about jerk chicken?
Yeah, jerk chicken,
Yeah, I had some jerk
jerk
chicken.
chicken chips.
Nah, I had no jerk chicken chips. But I
The
know where you're
reason
going with that. I know where you're going with that. I know where you're going with
the
that.
reason I asked you have been in traveling because we looking at the traveling sector today.
Okay,
So
okay.
basically traveling stocks. They actually doing very good right now.
Really?
You want to know? So I don't mean to brag, but I actually in 2020 I did a trade. I'm not say. Okay, I said I did a trade with Southwest Airlines. Did a trade and I got in and got out. It wasn't that quick though. It took probably like 6 months, but it was very good. I think I sold Southwest Airlines like at $40 in 2020. Let me see what it is now. Oh, I was at 46, so it really haven't did any different. Oh, I got up to $60. That's crazy.
So you're saying traveling stocks are doing very well right now, even though, well, I guess I could see that because would you say we're on like the tail end of COVID? Not a lot of people are talking about it, but it's still around.
Yeah, for sure. And then it's the first summertime in 2 years that people, a group of
Travel.
people, a big amount of people can like they say, oh yeah, let's travel.
Yeah,
That they actually think it's safe. I'm actually about to see an uncle that I haven't seen since 2019. So yeah, so Southwest Airlines is actually up 7%. I'm gonna say 8%, 8% right now. The ticker is LUV. Do you have a favorite airline?
No, I don't really have a specific, airline. Man, whichever one's gonna be the cheapest. I mean, I know that's gonna be either Spirit or Frontier, but I probably fly American or Delta.
How you feel about them merging together, Frontier and Spirit?
About the Frontier,
or they might merge together.
I say go for it. I mean, if they get bigger planes, if they can merge their planes together,
Man, what are you talking about? We'd be
yeah, them things
you
is
can't even move your
too
legs. You can't even
small.
you just
Not at all.
be having a
And
stretch when I get off.
you gotta pay for everything, even the peanuts. Like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, then
I'm
they gonna ask
good.
you to take your shoes off when you go on a plane. If you wear them,
I believe it.
it's like $3 or something like that.
Really?
No, that's false.
Nah, I believe it,
When you go to
man.
plane, hey,
You gotta
but
bring your own seatbelt too. Nah. If Spirit's listening, which I know y'all listening, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Y'all
I'm
can
cool with it too.
give me some free flights, some more, some points.
Hey, what? Let me hold on. I think Spirit is based in Florida. We should go. If they want to invite us to their headquarters, we can walk around. We can do like a little.
Oh, bet I'm down with that.
Ooh, man, I'm very smart. Yeah, it's in Florida. So yeah, yeah, we can walk around their little headquarters. Wow, Google said it's the largest low cost carrier in North America.
I could believe that. I could believe that.
So yeah, right now, so I just said Southwest Airlines is up. Delta, I have never flown Delta or United.
Really?
Yeah, and I feel like United, I think is based in Chicago. United is based in Chicago, so I'm thinking of Delta. They got the largest, I think they got the biggest plane, and I think American Airlines got the most plane.
I can see that.
Yeah, they got the most planes, and also American was a steal, in 2007, 2008. I mean, I wasn't investing during that time, but they almost got left. They filed for they went bankruptcy and everything. Also, for the ETF people out there, you can look at an ETF called JET, JET. That's
Is that JetBlue?
Oh, we didn't talk about JetBlue. No, that's
Does
the
JetBlue
ETF.
have a? Do they have a
Yeah,
ticker
it's
symbol?
JBLU.
Hey, hold on. Since we talking about JetBlue, Mike Tyson ended up punching some fan in his head. I mean, of course, in Mike Tyson's defense, the dude was heckling him and he was talking and all that type of stuff. I don't know all of the context of what happened, but he got punched. So, would you say that's kind of like a trophy? Hey, I got punched by Mike Tyson.
Ah, man, this is not a Hangover movie though. I don't know.
But that's the thing. He still got punched by Mike Tyson.
And he's still alive.
I mean, he was a little bloodied up, just a little
I don't
bit.
think I can. I wouldn't want to take a hit from Mike Tyson. But then again, was it chairs by him, so he wasn't able to really
Yeah.
get it
Nah, he
put his
wasn't
legs
really.
into it.
Yeah, he couldn't put his legs. He couldn't twist. He
See,
had no type of rotation, but he
man,
definitely
that sounds
was.
that's scary.
No, it's kind of that's like
that sound like a nightmare to get hit by Mike
that's a
Tyson,
pit.
standing up, y'all both standing up.
If it's all his might, you definitely, hurt something for sure. If it, you definitely hurt something.
A real price, like a
Nah,
ooh,
I don't see him punch you in the rib. I see him punch you in the liver. I
just
do. I feel like he
just
got like a sweet spot when it comes to just hitting somebody like in the liver. So
oh that
yeah,
you I might
yep,
I
definitely
might start
fold and
crying.
drop.
I will fold and I will drop. How can you stay up after that? Like I can only
I think
imagine.
I think I would try to thug it out. I think I'd try to thug it out. So how about this? How about this? We'll keep the same deal that we did for Tesla. 44 billion. 44
But you gotta
billion
keep
dollars.
standing up. You gotta stand
You got
up.
to take a hit from Mike Tyson. You
Mhm.
can't bend over, you can't fold, and you can't drop. You can only say like you got Chris Rocket. You got to not touch your
How long
face.
do I have to
You
stand
got
up for?
however long Chris Rock stand up on the rest of that stage for that long, and you get 44 points
44, right? That day,
that day.
direct
You
deposit.
get direct deposit. It could be in a briefcase, however you want a Bitcoin in your portfolio, anything. But you
He
got to
only
take a hit.
he only throwing one punch, right?
He's throwing one punch, but this one punch is for death. He's trying to he's trying to hit you. He is
Do I
trying,
get
and
to
it's
pick
all
left or
Mike.
right? Do I get to pick left or
Nope,
right?
he picks. He picks.
Am I wearing like the boxer stuff?
Nope,
So
you
it's my
ain't watching.
trunks all the way up in my on
You
my
ain't
chest.
wearing nothing. You ain't wearing nothing. You got your stomach right here, and he got a fist right here. Ain't nothing. No gloves, no nothing.
I gotta see how long Chris Rock. I gotta time how long Chris Rock standing
I bet. Not
there
even
for.
that. But however long Will Smith was saying, keep my wife's name out your mouth,
No,
and then
that's
he stopped.
longer. Like if I get hit, I'm gonna have to start jumping up and down for no reason. Just like
You can jump up and down. You can jump up and down as long as it's not a bend or a fall. You good. You
oh,
can run it off.
I'm just that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to just go start running. So
Yeah. You can definitely run it off. Definitely run it off. So are you
uh,
taking that deal?
I'm gonna try to. It's 44 billion, but I don't know.
44 billion. Or
Ah,
will you take $1 trillion, but he gotta punch you in the face?
nah, man, I gotta hit it. I'm gonna be knocked out for real.
And
He gonna sleep
it's
me.
I mean if he
Oh wait,
sleeps
hold
you,
on.
you get a next.
Am I? Are we gonna like? Can I?
Oh, okay, no, let me sweeten this up for you. Let me sweeten this up for you. Okay, for the 1 trillion, you gotta last one round with him, and if he sleeps you, you can't take the $1 trillion. You just have to let.
What if he
He
just
can
drop?
punch
What if he just dropped me and I get back up though?
you. Good. You good. You're not asleep. But that's for 1 trillion. So it's either you take that 1 trillion deal and you gotta last one round, 3 minutes, or get punched in the stomach one time. Don't fold, don't fall, and you can run it off for 44 billion. Yeah.
What are you taking?
I'm taking one round with Mike Tyson because I want 1 trillion. I'm not, but that's the thing with that one round, you can run around, you can use your feet, you can.
He gonna catch you.
I'm,
He gonna
he
catch
gonna
you.
he gonna catch me, and I'm gonna probably get hit a couple of times, but it's 3 minutes. Actually, well no, for that one you can't get knocked out. So I know he's
Yeah,
gonna
you can
come
get
for
back up.
4 4.
Yeah, you can get back
Get
up.
back up, and I will have every ounce of my body trying to get up.
I ain't
Every
gonna lie.
ounce.
If I do that with Mike Tyson, I'll probably like. I know I'm not gonna win, but I'm gonna try to like test him just because I'm
But
in the
it's
ring with him.
But that's the thing. That's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee that he's
I'm gonna
going to
swing
hit you.
once. He gonna hit me with.
Pop pop. It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee that he's going to hit you. He's going to hit you, but it's you moving. If he's focused and you can't move, or that you're gonna feel that punch
Right, that's
ten
what you
times
get.
more.
That's where you get that clip of you. He clearly hit you. And you just keep moving. You just keep going. Like it's all
Exactly.
good. Like it's all good.
Uh.
But you dead inside. Do you don't want to go home? You don't want to go home. You don't want to go home. Oh man, I don't know. I wanna. I'll probably take the stomach.
The stomach, 44 billion.
Just get it over with. Oh man. I can just picture you just in the ring. He clearly hit you, but you gotta act like nothing happened. You gotta act like
Exactly.
nothing
You gotta
happened.
keep moving,
You
moving
probably
the
seeing
head
double and everything.
for real, for real.
Ah,
Constantly checking the time, constantly.
Cause I already know as soon as you hit that Denny Bean, y'all gonna dap up, and he gonna try to gauge you. You know, he gonna be trying to size you up.
Mhm,
So you better
mhm.
be moving, but he gonna catch you
Oh, I'm
slipping.
moving.
That's the
Oh,
thing. He
he.
gonna
That's the thing. But not to be honest. I would train for that. I would train for that. I would train to stay light on my feet and how to take a punch.
what he gonna do is he gonna swing once, or he's gonna do like a regular jab, and you gotta make sure when he do that jab, you keep moving. You can't like block it and just stay there, because when you
Hmm.
block and stay there, and you stay there too long,
He gonna
oh
bait with that
man,
jab. Yeah,
oh
yeah.
man, that is crazy, man. I
Now that
mean,
was
just I can see you. You could just get hit. You gotta act like nothing happened. Just
like
like
I'm
you
be
just
like that was soft. That was
you
light.
better not say that.
Yeah, he gonna turn up 10 times more after that. Look, shout out to Mike Tyson because what he's doing right now with everything like his podcast,
That left
um,
hook.
that left hook, that fighting, Jet Blue. Like literally, he is killing the game right now when it comes to all of that. And reason why I brought that up is because we were talking about Jet Blue, but I saw something about before he got in that fight with who was that fight that he just had um
Holyfield.
Not Roy Jones.
Oh
Roy
yeah,
Jones
yeah,
before he
yeah.
fought with
Young
Roy
Chiller.
Jones. Yeah, he said he was afraid of reigniting his ego because he was afraid of himself. So the fact that
Yeah,
he got back into
man.
that
Look,
fight,
man. I used to play. Shout out to everybody who used to play Fight Night round 1, 2, and 3. Man, used to have to play that on the game and had to play against Mike
mm,
Tyson because he always throwing haymakers. And it's just like you just
mm,
gotta, if you get hit, you're gonna get dazed. And
I already
then
know
I
it.
mean, so it's a wrap out of that. But yeah, I mean, he was.
So the fact that he reignited that by fighting with Roy Jones Jr. Of course he won. Uh, and then he's training again. And I think I saw an interview with him, and they said, "How long do you think it'd take for you to get back in fight shape?" He said, "I think he said a month."
Would you train with
I
Mike
don't.
Tyson?
Of course, I would train with Mike
We
Tyson.
gotta we gotta set that up. Come on,
Of
Mike Tyson.
course, I would train with Mike Tyson.
I'm
Man.
sure if
Like
you do it in in Los, I mean in Nevada somewhere, go ahead,
to
get her
be
lined up.
honest,
We'll play for the
if
JetBlue ticket.
facts, like if I could train with him, I low key would get into the fight game. I
Really?
would. I would. I would. If I had him in my corner, I would get into the fight game. I
How much you
really
weigh?
would. A
Do
little
you know?
over, I want to say two. A little over two.
So you can be a heavyweight.
Yeah. But I would cut for it. I would definitely cut for it. I would definitely cut for it. And all of that training that I'm doing, of course I would have to cut. So I'd probably be a light heavyweight for sure.
Oh man, so you're not gonna fight Earl Spence Jr. Shout out him, Dallas, Texas. He's Soto,
Probably
Texas
not.
alumni. Yeah, I know.
Probably not.
I'll be honest, I don't even know who's in the heavyweight division these days.
Isn't it
Um,
isn't Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. Are they heavyweight or light heavyweight? I want to say that they're heavyweights. Yeah, I want to say
so
that
let me
they're heavyweights.
see. Let me actually make sure. Yeah, so heavyweight is 200 plus. Light
Yeah,
heavyweight is 168 to 175.
yeah, I'd be light
Middleweight,
heavyweight for sure.
be light heavyweight.
For sure, hands light heavyweight, hands down.
So you asked me who is in that category. So it is Joe Smith Jr. He's American.
That's
He
light
in the
heavyweight.
yeah.
What about heavyweight? Is it Tyson Fury?
I mean, so you don't want to do nothing with Joe Smith, huh?
Nah, I mean I would to be honest. If I like I said, if I had the right person in the corner, I would definitely get into the boxing game.
Oh, what's up, Mike
I would.
Tyson? Man, such this. He don't even got a boxing agency. Hey,
He
guess what?
don't.
This is
Look,
what
he
we're gonna
needs
do.
some.
This is what we're gonna go down to Houston. We're gonna hit
Let's
up
do it.
Jay Prince. He got a boxing agency. We're gonna hook
Let's
that
do
up,
it.
and then we'll get Mike
Let's do
Tyson
it.
for the training. And
Let's
then we
do it.
going. I got you. I'm gonna
Let's
write that
do it.
down. I'm gonna
Hey,
forget.
R&D Labs travel. We traveling because we gonna make this happen. You gonna see this
We gonna make.
journey. Me getting into the fight game.
Oh man, you wanna know who I want you to fight?
Who?
Chad Johnson. Let me. What way to see?
Chad. Oh, you talking about Ocho?
Ocho Cinco.
Nah, he lightweight. He in the
He like.
lightweight division. Yeah, he had to be
He'll probably
lightweight.
take it though. He'll probably.
Oh, hands down, I take it. I take that fight.
Nah,
But I want to say
I don't want you. I don't want you to lose your power when you lose your weight.
no,
So
no, no, no. I mean for that, yeah, he boxed, and I've watched some of his videos. I watched his videos, and then on top of that, I watched some of his interviews. So what he was basically saying, he used to box. He did boxing for conditioning for football. So yeah, he has the head movement, he has the technique. But whenever I saw him fight, when I think he was the undercard for
the Joe Paul,
Tyson. Yeah, you're right. He was the undercard for Jake Paul. I
Jake
saw
Paul. That's
him,
right.
and when he got hit, I saw him like lose it. So he looked kind of sloppy with it. Not sloppy. It just looks like whenever he went into the ring, he lost his trainer, which I'm pretty sure happens when you first get in the ring for the first time. I've never been in the ring like that. I've only sparred. So whenever I get into the ring and you get those lights and you get the crowd and you have all that stuff, I'm pretty sure that he lost his training. His training went out the window. I think he would have won if he didn't lose sight of what he had. But I would say hands down. I mean, he has a lot more training than I do, but I'll definitely go for it.
We got it. We already got two partners. I could do the
Yeah.
game dirty until shout out to the pivot, Taylor. Um, I forgot the freaky dude name.
Fred?
Not yeah. Well, that's Fred Taylor, but I'm talking about the other one, the light skin one with the Chandler,
Oh,
not Chandler.
yeah.
Chandler.
Nah, I know
Chandler.
you're talking.
Yeah. RC. Shout out to them, but we gotta get them to sponsor the on your boxer.
Bet,
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah.
Pivot?
Yeah. Pivot. That's what I was
Oh,
doing.
so it's gonna be the pivot against I am athlete? Bet. I mean, let's
Hey.
get it. Let's get it. I mean,
uh,
even though Chad, he was on the pivot also, so of course
I
they
just
have
said
no
that.
type of
Yeah, I
no
just said that
beef.
because I know that I am athlete gonna be on his short, so we gotta get a small
Yeah,
guy
I'm down. Let's get it. Let's
same
get the
size
pivot on that
patch
thing.
for the
You feel
pivot.
me?
Yeah,
Look, we got the
and then we
pivot. We
gotta come do
got
the show.
facts on both. But after I beat him, we could go on I am athlete and be like, how
Well,
had that
I was
feel?
talking about the pivot, not
Oh, we
not.
definitely gonna be on the
Well, we can
pivot.
go on both. I don't mind. We'll fly to Florida
Definitely
too.
going on both.
In
We'll, we'll,
Miami.
we'll we'll make it a whole tour thing. Like we'll go to the pivot first because they sponsoring, and then after that we'll go to I am athlete after we win.
Then we're
You,
gonna get
you
all
definitely
them to
got to be in the
sponsor.
corner though. You definitely got to be in the corner with Mike Tyson. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
be in the corner. I'm being the skybox.
bet even better, man.
I
Just
can
know
tell you where we're
that.
gonna have it at too. No, I
Well,
ain't gonna get into that. No, I ain't.
now let's
I'm gonna
not
be
get
like
into it. We watch, wait and see, y'all. It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be like that dude who was next to Mike Tyson making Nat King or something like that, King Kong, whatever his name. Yo, with the hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean Don King?
Don King. Yeah. I'm gonna be like
My
him.
boy, my boy said King
Yeah.
Kong, man.
I knew it
King
was
Kong
something,
ain't got
man.
nothing on me.
But
Sheesh.
all of them go sponsor when we go do our HBCU tour for the podcast. Okay, anyway,
Yo, this is
yeah.
dope. Nah, look,
Actually,
he's dropping some stuff for y'all right now. He really is. He shouldn't be talking about it, but he is. We gonna have a tour, all that type stuff. It's on the hush hush, but that's dope. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
yeah, I'm gonna have to take you to Paul Quinn campus. Okay,
Let's get
anyways,
it.
we gotta talk about. All right, so that's airline. So what about? Do you have a favorite hotel
Favorite
chain?
hotel chain? No, not really. No,
Are you a
not really.
hotel dude or Airbnb dude?
Airbnb.
I'm the opposite.
Airbnb.
I like hotels.
I mean, I like hotels. I think when we went out to New York, actually no, that was an Airbnb, but it was in a hotel. So never mind.
All right, so for people who don't know, you have Airbnb is public, you have Marriott that's public, Hilton is public, AIHG, I believe is what it's called. They're public. They own like Courtyard, I believe, and some more.
Airbnb,
I
the
think
ticker
Motel
symbol is
Six.
ABNB.
Yep. They actually have the
Man,
most, which makes sense. They have the most rooms of all of the hotel chains. Hyatt is public, and I already said Hilton. Am I missing? Am I missing some hotel chains? If I'm missing, I'm not trying to,
what about the
I'm a
Aloft?
Marriott guy.
Aloft, the Aloft.
That's Marriott. I'm a
Oh, okay,
Marriott
didn't
guy.
know that.
So shout out to Marriott. That's based in Chicago too. Shout out to Marriott and the Marriott team. Marriott. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, Marriott. Marriott actually they make the most revenue. It's Marriott. Then I think number two is IHG. And then it's Hilton. Then it's Hyatt. So that's all the hotel chains by revenue.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I put car places, so Enterprise and Hertz. Turo, shout out to them. They about to do an IPO. People who can rent other people's cars. I think they're
I've
gonna do an
actually heard about
IPO.
that one.
Yeah, they're gonna do an IPO this in 2022.
Okay, so this year.
Yeah, so this year, and then is that all for traveling? We miss cruise lines.
Cruise line. Never,
Yeah,
never heard
like
of 'em.
cruise lines like Carnival is public.
Oh, you mean Carnival?
Which is a
No, I
cruise
don't
line.
know it.
Yeah.
I don't know it. I don't
Yeah,
know
I've never been on a cruise either. So
it. Yeah.
oh, then you have like
We're gonna do a podcast on the cruise, y'all.
what's up? And then you have like
Carnival, what's
third
up?
parties. You have third
Mm,
parties where you can book like hotels.com, Expedia. I think Expedia owns
okay.
hotels.com, but Expedia Group, you have Travelers. So yeah, I mean you got options if you want to invest in a travel industry. You definitely have
Yeah.
options from rental cars, from hotels to airlines to cruise lines. Um, I don't have any in my portfolio, but I mean,
Yeah, me neither.
I just travel. I thought about it because I mean Marriott actually just recently just hit their 52-week high. It was their all-time high.
Really?
So yeah, so they're doing very good apparently. Well, the market thinks so. I don't want to take that part. I don't want that part of my life to be something I invest in. If that makes sense. Try to travel at least once a year. It's a big world out there, so
It's a
at
big
least
world out there.
leave your backyard at least once.
Yeah, for sure.
At least once. Do you even want to talk about? Have you been to Vegas?
I have. I have.
How did you like it out there?
It was decent. I mean, I didn't stay long enough. I mean, there was a lot of walking, which I got a lot of steps in, and I didn't have my watch. So, next time I'm gonna bring my watch because we walked a lot. Um, Maybe not as much as New York though. We walked so much in New York, but no, I've been to Vegas, but you know, it's decent. What about Vegas?
Because speaking of travel, they do have some of the big hotel chains like MGM Resorts. They have
Mhm.
Caesars Entertainment, Wynn Hotel. All of these are public. There's information out there. So yeah, so you do have, MGM Resorts International is actually the biggest. Um, sorry, I'm about to lie. It's not the biggest company in Las Vegas, but they say
MGM.
it's yeah,
Mm.
but they do say it's one of the best companies to work. I don't know. We might have to go out there and just post up somewhere and people in real estate. Also, Nevada was one of the in 2008 was one of the cities or states, or Las Vegas was one of the cities that market real estate market crash went down. It was actually Vegas. It got hit hard. Miami. Those two was like somehow those two always get hit whenever it's a real estate crash. I don't know what it is
Mhm.
about them. So I mean, maybe somebody out there want to research why, or maybe it's gonna get hit the next time, and people might put some money down for a house out there. So what got you into investing in the stock market?
Truly, what got me investing in the stock market, as I was working, I felt almost like a robot. I felt like I was waking up, coming to work, going home, not having enough time for myself, and just consuming TV, and it became a cycle. So it felt like, hey, is this it? Is this all I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna fall into this cycle. I'm just gonna go to work, not have enough time for myself, go home, watch TV, watch other people live life instead of me live life just because I have to go to work.
Ain't that the
So
worst?
yeah, it sucks. It sucks. So I ended up reading this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and in it they talk about, or he talks about, um financial literacy and financial freedom. And then on top of that, he talks about having your money work for you and you not work for money. So for me, the way that I looked at that, first, he talks about businesses and all that stuff. So yeah, I do have a business. And then also, I'm looking at the market. The market, as soon as I got into the market, I woke up and I'm like, this is money while I sleep. The first thing that I ended up getting was Dogecoin, and I ended up getting it at a really, really, really cheap price. And whenever it was going up and up, I'm like, wow, this is very interesting. The fact that I can be asleep and my money double, my money can triple, but yet still have that knowing that this is the game that the world is playing. Even businesses are playing it like that. The banks, the big corporations, these brokerage firms, like they're playing the market, and all of the top people, top 1%, I guarantee you, they have their hand in some, stock. So by me reading that book and by me trying to change my lifestyle and change my mindset and not actually work for money, not not have to feel as if um the money that I'm getting is based off the worth that they think
What book was
I'm
this?
making. This was Rich Dad Poor Dad, and then he really breaks it down in the book. So yeah, that's what really got me into the stock market after feeling like I was in a matrix or feeling like I'm in, you know, the system and trying to break out of that by making my money work for me instead of me feeling like I always have to work for my money. So that's
I'm
what
gonna have
got
to
me
give
into
a I'm gonna have to give a shout out to some books, maybe for
Okay,
an
let's get it.
episode.
Yeah. So what about you? What got you into the market?
What got me into the market is I'm interested in real estate, or I got interested in real estate my senior year of high school. And
Mhm.
of course, with real estate, you get to see certain things, and you realize like how's people making all these how people making all this money, or what is other ways to make money. And somehow, real estate and the stock market is like I'm guessing because they're one and two when it comes to investing money.
Mhm.
Um, so I was like, okay, what's this stock market thing? And then I read a book. Ironically, I read a book too, about Warren Buffett my freshman year of college, and then I was hooked. Um, I actually got a lot. Actually, I got hooked when the same year was in 2013. Um, Warren Buffett did a deal. He bought Heinz ketchup, their owner, and I was just like,
Mhm.
what is this about? So I did some research about it, and I was like, this is cool. Like you can buy
Mhm.
companies. I mean, it just opened up my eyes to that. So I was very private at first, and then I got interested in the public market when I was in college, and then as soon as I got out, I did my first. big time. I started really investing because I had money to, and I
Yeah,
never haven't looked back since.
it's crazy how much knowledge is in books. So definitely, pick up.
They say the secret
pick-
of life is in a book.
I agree with that 100%.
They say that that's why nobody will never find a secret because it's in a book.
That's very true.
But yeah, just like
Yeah.
you, but also like the reason why I like investing as well, or just looking in the stock market, is that it really teach you about business as well, and a
Yeah.
little bit about where life is headed. So you won't be surprised when you see like a robot, a robot cat or dog or something. You be like, oh, I read about this, or you see a
Hmm.
16 wheeler, especially in Texas, driving by itself. You be like, okay, that's Google.
No, that makes sense because it makes you more aware of the world. Looking
Yeah.
at companies, doing research on certain companies because it keeps you relevant. That's the one thing that I realized when I wasn't in the market, that I was oblivious to so much stuff out there in the world. And you see how certain people affect it, with that being the people in power, or if that's people that, rich people like Elon Musk, or it
I mean,
just
the
you
greatest
just
wealth
truly see.
creationist is the stock market.
And I'm glad that I'm in it. So now that you're in the stock market, I'm gonna
Mhm.
ask you two questions. If you open up your portfolio and you see a number, what number is gonna make you feel like, wow, I made it? And then the second question to that would be, what's the number that will make you quit your job?
So hold on. So you said, well, I'm
First
gonna go
one,
deep. I'm gonna go deeper on one question.
okay.
So, what keeps me motivated and happy is when that number changed, that beginning number, let's just say it's $50. When it changed to $60, or when that $60 changed
Hmm.
to $70, I get motivated. Like, okay, now I gotta make it to 100, then 100, and like, okay, now I gotta make it. It's usually round numbers. Like, okay, now I gotta make it 150. So that's what
Hmm.
motivated me. Actually, two things motivate me. That motivate me, and then the second thing that motivate me daily, weekly or daily or whatever, is when I look back maybe 2 years or 1 year and be like, man, like this that was a good decision, or like I knew I should never, um, whatever I thought at that time. It's like, man, it's good that I did this, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay, I need to continue doing this. Just creating like a little system. But what number in my account will make me feel like I made it?
It's like, wow, I made it. That's like, I did that. That's
When I
crazy.
when I can buy a single company.
What you mean by that? Like Apple, let's say Apple's 150 bucks.
Oh man,
Buying one Apple, that's buying one single company. So that makes you feel like
you want
you
to say
can make
Apple?
it.
That's like saying if buy Apple like $2 trillion, doing what Elon Musk did. So
Oh, buying a company. Got you.
mhm. And it
If
don't
you
have to be
had the money
44
to.
billion. It can be like, and it don't have to be a public company. It can just be a standalone company that I like. Maybe like
Mm,
I don't know, like a car
Williams
wash.
Chicken.
I wouldn't do a car wash, but maybe a car wash or like a.
Williams Chicken.
Man, you just doing a whole bunch of plugs, man. You just shouting out a whole bunch of plugs.
Hey, we're not gonna act like you wouldn't want to buy Williams Chicken now.
But I wouldn't want to buy. I'm not a franchisee though. I want to buy the whole thing. I mean, but yeah, if
Okay.
that's the case,
Yeah.
if that's,
So
but yeah, but to answer your question, yeah, that would make me if I can buy
a company.
whatever I'm looking at, and I know how to answer that in one sentence. Um, to make me feel like I made it is when I can invest in more things. Meaning, instead of buying stock, I'm buying like 5% of the stock of the whole company, or maybe
Hmm.
like one like Elon Musk did, buying the whole thing. And like I said, it don't
Yeah.
have to be public. It can be like a private company,
Cool.
and I actually being like, oh, I can actually do this. That make me be like, okay, yeah, we doing something here. But yeah, what about you? What motivates you on a daily, weekly, yearly basis to keep going?
So what motivates me is kind of like what you said a little bit. Being able to look at my account one day and then the next day seeing it jump. So just those just those little victories keep me motivated. Like, wow, I'm really doing something. I'm really doing something. And then a number that would make me quit, um, it would definitely have to be in the millions for sure.
I'll be honest. I don't know. I what I do is kind of, well, it's really the time that gets me. I can do what I do for the rest of my life, but the time that it takes for me doing something else, that's the part that is like, I don't know if I can do this for
But that's the
forever.
thing when it comes down to time, time is everything. So if you
Yeah.
spend 8 hours of your day at work, but you can only spend, let's say you spend 2 hours trading, figuring out the market and then executing, and that makes you more money than the job that you worked at. For me, I feel like 3 hours beats 8 hours because I have more time out the day to do what I want to do.
Crazy part, I wouldn't even do 8 hours just with my outlets. I wouldn't even do that for 8 hours.
Well, I mean that's the thing. That's why I shorten it down. So let's say stocks, if it's only 2 to 3 hours, you're good.
Like somebody
Somebody
trying to break
hard,
in, somebody trying to break in. What is
somebody
this
trying to
setup next
break into
Friday?
somebody. You feel me?
What are
You
you
feel
on
me?
the
So no,
next Friday? What is this?
I can't talk about it. I can't talk about
Oh man.
it.
Hey,
You know, we
Like DJ
working
Khaled, like DJ Khaled.
we working on something. We
Top
working on
secret.
it's top
Top,
secret. But
shout out to
nah,
DJ.
but no, that's how I see it. I see it if you have like 2 3 hours doing what you want, like money wise, like making money moves, but then you
Mhm.
have the rest of the day just to live life. To me, that's the goal. I see like big name people that have their own businesses. They have people working for them, so they come in like once a month, twice every 2 months or whatever. So the fact that they can do that, they're of course they're making money moves, but they're living their life. They're doing what they want to do. So that's to me, that's the goal.
Opening up food places,
You feel me? Opening up food places, you
dancing all in
know,
the music
other business.
video.
You feel me? So I feel like that's the goal to get to getting that time back, not trading time for money.
And I think what would change that or how I view my time is because I was listening to something yesterday and they said that you only get paid off of two things, your expertise and then your time. So I think if I get paid off my expertise more than my time, I'd be in it. So if somebody come in and be like, hey, um, what the market doing or like what real estate is doing right now or just something dealing whatever my focus is personally, if they ask me that, then I'd be willing to give up 8 hours or whatever nine
Yeah, but
hours.
that's what you and truly enjoy doing. For me, that's the goal. Doing what I love for the amount of time that I want to do it because I know that's something I truly enjoy doing. Plus, I don't feel like I'm trading time for money. Yeah, ultimately you are trading your time for money, but at the same time, you're doing something that you truly enjoy loving. Money is the byproduct. Instead of right now, we got to work to eat.
Just so you know, I got the number that William Chicken to sit down
What's
with
that?
William Chicken about the.
Yeah,
I
what's
don't
that
even want
number?
to say it 'cause I don't want to offend nobody, but just William Chicken.
But
I know. Hey,
like,
Miss Williams,
that's
I
all,
got your
that's all
name,
you had to say. That's all you had to
Miss
say. Williams
Williams.
Chicken. I know.
Well, no, this is direct to her.
Go ahead and tell her.
She's
Go
still
ahead and tell
alive.
her.
Miss Williams.
Uh,
Oh, she's the CEO and founder. Shout out to her. We need more female CEOs. So yeah, hey, I know the number. Let me just do 5%. Now let me do 10. Now matter of fact, let me do
Get the percentage down
13.
now.
Let me do
Get the
13.
percentage down now. Keep growing.
Let
You
me do
want 20?
13.
You do 15. Go ahead and do
Now I was gonna say
15.
33 because I don't want to be 33 makes you a partner for real, but I think it's like
You just
after
trying
I
to make
think it's
some money.
like 12. I'm not trying to make new money. Like I love William Chicken. I love William Chicken. I'm doing this investment through my heart, not my pocket.
Mm,
But
I
we are
got
gonna
you.
make money because that's just what the nature is. But oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, give me 13%. We can sit down talk about it. I even work at one. I work at a few of them. Matter of fact, I give myself my own title. I'd be the area director or director of the area, whatever.
Director of the area. Go ahead and be the
Of
director. I got you.
multiple yeah.
Go ahead and be the director of the area, man.
I forgot.
Go ahead.
District manager. I don't know what it's called. But
There we
yeah,
go, district manager.
Miss Williams or Mr. Williams, the Williams family.
There we go. The Williams family.
Come holler at R&D. We can even partner up. We can do some food sciences stuff. We can be in the kitchen. We can work something up.
Never had it before. Sorry, not trying to offend nobody, but I definitely try it. I definitely try it if y'all bring it to the podcast for sure.
Oh, the
For
CEO
sure.
founder right now is a guy. I'm sorry, man. Hey,
We ain't gonna get no chicken now.
Mr.
We ain't gonna get no chicken now,
Mr.
man.
Williams, man. Yeah.
We already messed up. We already messed up.
Hey,
Sorry, Mr.
if
Williams.
you had to buy a food place, what food place would it be?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
Offer it.
Chick-fil-A ain't gonna sell. I think, man, that's a lot of and the whole thing,
Chick-fil-A offer it. The
not
whole
just a
thing.
franchisee owner. You talk
Nope, the
not
whole
just one
thing.
little store.
Nope.
You want the whole chicken. You don't want to have the
Nope.
skin part.
Nope. I want Chick-fil-A.
Hey, look, you gotta come to the table 15 billion for Chick-fil-A.
15 billion? Bet.
15. Yep.
The whole
You
thing?
don't even got to do the
15
whole
million?
thing. If you
15 million or 15
with a
billion?
B, with a B,
Oh, no, we good on
like
that.
Beyonce.
Nah,
No, that's not even bad. I mean,
it is
15, and
pretty
you
bad.
really only need probably
That's pretty
like
bad.
8.
You
You
have
can
1 billion?
you can do the only dead after that.
You got 1 billion?
I don't have no bill. I have nothing with a
Exactly.
B.
I don't got 15. I don't got no 15. So nah,
Nothing
I'm
with a
Gucci
B.
on that one. I'm Gucci on that one. I'd
Only
be a
thing I got with B
franchisee.
is some wheat bread. Huh?
I'd be a franchisee of multiple places.
You only can do one.
Yeah.
They don't allow for you to have multiple.
My fiance could be a franchisee of the other one. There we go.
It might. Well, the rule might actually be household.
I tell all my people to be franchisees of. We be a whole Chick-fil-A family.
Chick-fil-A family. Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
have to. We're gonna have to get a franchisee owner up here of chicken place, CC's, I don't know,
J and
Zaxby's,
J's,
J and
Sharks.
J's. Oh man, you wanna know who I want?
What?
Ooey's, man. Ooey.
Ooh-wees in
Ooey. I want the owner
Chicago.
of Ooey. I want the owner of Ooey. Let's just sit down and talk.
But get that Obama tea
Obama tea.
and the Hennessy wings.
I just wanna create some food on somebody menu.
Go for it, man.
I
Had
don't
a
know.
R&D
I just
Labs. Had a R&D Lab ribs. They be slapping.
ribs?
No, it don't gotta be ribs. It's just, I don't know. We're just talking.
It can be ribs.
Hey,
Yeah.
I think we done it, man. We got an hour 30.
Man, it's not. I mean, it's not even the 30 yet.
It is. It's an hour 30.
We still
We
got 2
did
minutes.
it. We did it, y'all. Your boy has to go run. I did not run today. I run a mile a day. Go check out
That's
on my
probably
Instagram. Just
that's
want y'all
probably
to
not.
know.
Which one? You want to try it? This probably not gonna make it. Well, this can make it. We
This
can
part
chop
this
it
part
up.
probably won't make it.
Now,
We'll
well, we can
chop it
chop
up.
it up
This is,
like T-Pain. What's your
you feel
Instagram?
me? Instagram is Ryan Grayfit. I run a mile a day. A mile a day.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to be consistent with it. Running is a mental thing. So once your mind gets there, your body will follow. And that's what I'm trying to get to. So yeah, man. Got
One
any shout
step at a
outs?
time.
You got any shout outs?
I'm gonna let you go first. What you gonna shout out?
No, I just shout out on my Instagram, and of course shout out to this podcast because this podcast is the best. We definitely gonna get there. We definitely gonna get. We already got all the people. We got sponsor. We had last sponsor, Minute Maid. You feel me? You feel me? And then
Who was our sponsor this
the
episode?
homie knows Nip, and he knows Drake. Rest in peace, Nip. But literally, he got uncut music and stuff. So he knows DJ Khaled.
Shout out to my plug.
You feel me? So shout out to him.
Oh
He
man,
gonna be
look,
supplying us with
000.
some music.
Real quick, who I want to shout out? Man, I want to shout out to this podcast because the train is rolling, and you know it's cool. And for the people out there, just look closely. The conversation is going to get deeper, going to get more in depth, and we're going to just keep elevating each and growing in each episode. So,
Of course.
shout out to RD Lab.
Shout out to R&D Labs. So that concludes our episode of R&D Labs, and
Oh, this ain't gonna make it. We're gonna cut this way before then. Nah, my bad. I go.
peace out, y'all.